Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer Sun or Cancer Moon, Cancer North Node, a Cancer in South Node, there's a big possibility you're going to resonate with these messages. If you do not, go over and check out the star sign in one of them placements that I had mentioned. So the reason why we're talking about the moon, and I specifically said them placements, is because Cancer, we have the full moon that is coming on the 10th of this month. So we're talking about the moon's energy. So Cancers, let's check and see where this moon, what this moon's energy looks like around you. What's this moon's energy look like around you? Okay, the energy is gaining momentum, so something is speeding up for you, Cancer. Work through your fears. We have a new moon coming through. You could have Scorpio placement. So it's about working through your fears, perhaps some emotions that keep coming back around and stinging you. And what do you need to release? Oh my goodness. So the energy is gaining momentum for you to release what has kept you stuck and frozen, which is your fears, your fear base. So Scorpio is the house of transformation. It's the house of death and rebirth. So Cancer, right off the bat, that is exactly what I feel. You are working through your fears. You're releasing that which has kept you frozen and stuck, isolated and cold. And why? Because the energy is speeding up to do so. The energy is definitely speeding up, Cancer. There is no doubt about it. With all the retrogrades and all that planetary action that's happening, absolutely, Cancer. So for the month of September, we are using the runes. So I felt obliged to get out my witch rune cards. So let's check in on Cancer's energy. What does Cancer's energy look like around this moon? Yeah, oh, look at that. The sun. The sun brings strength. The sun brings growth. The sun brings healing and positive choices. And guess what? New beginnings. So, Cancer, you are going through a death and a rebirth. You are releasing fears that have kept you stuck and frozen in time. And the sun is healing things up and pushing things forward. It's like it's like taking that snowball, right, from here, taking that snowball and tossing it down a hill. And every time it rolls, that snowball gets bigger, bigger, and bigger, and bigger, bigger, right? So that's that snowball effect that you have been in, Cancer, that has caused a lot of fear. Well, guess what? The sun's coming out. Things are speeding up. You're melting up that snowball. And you are going through a death and a rebirth, which is causing tremendous growth, tremendous healing. And it is causing you to have a new beginning, to make better choices in your life. All right. So let's go ahead and move forward, Cancer. We're going to use my two self-created decks. We're going to use them as a crystal ball, but they're card form. Oracle of the Crows is Oracle cards. We're going to use them as a crystal ball to take a look into these energies for you. So let's take a nice little look-see here, Cancer. Yeah. So you're believing more in yourself. You're changing your belief system is what I see here. You are going to make better choices because you're changing your belief system. You're believing that anything is possible. Anything. Because your belief system has kept you frozen, right? It's kept you frozen. It has kept you isolated. It's kept you stuck from moving forward. So now the sun is bringing in some heat to the situation. It is bringing in some purification into the situation where You are going to start making better choices because you're going to start believing in yourself and the choices that you are making, instead of allowing these emotions to keep you frozen and in fear mode, is what I see here. All right, so let's pull another oracle card. Yeah, right? So we have the card of temptation. So it's like, exactly, you are not allowing yourself to stay tempted and stay frozen and stuck in this journey, right? You're not, even if you got to walk it alone, it's okay, right? You're not going to allow yourself to stay stuck and frozen. I feel for some of you, you have the double card popping up here, so it may have something to do with the Capricorn energy. For some of you, it may just be the double card, that dark energy, because this card does look kind of dark here. So I feel like you're facing some shadows within yourself when it comes to your belief system and how you've kept frozen and stagnate in your current situation, which is helping you to defrost. The sun is shining down. It's going to help you defrost, which is going to help you, like, instead of walking through the snow and being sludged and lonely and cold, you're actually going to feel the warmth of the sun shining down upon you, and you're going to want to move forward. As a matter of fact, you're just going to take off and go, is what I see here. All right. So let's go ahead and pull what is happening with love for Cancers this week. What is happening with love for Cancers this week? Look at that. Interference. Third party interference when it comes to love. I feel like this interference is perhaps your fear. Your fear of more believing in yourself. So when it comes to love, there's going to be some outside interference. And you need to make a choice, perhaps between a couple of different people. Maybe two guys, two females. I feel like that is what's happening for you. You're going to have to make a choice between a couple of people, and you're going to have to put an ending to being stuck and frozen, right? You're going to have to put an ending to them emotions that keep coming back around and stinging you. So I feel like there could be some good news coming in, but I feel like at the same time, this news could be coming in from somebody who's sitting in their darkness, perhaps a Scorpio person, but I feel like there's definitely going to be some outside influences that is going to interfere. So you really, things are speeding up, things are heating up for you, Cancer. So you are going through this death and rebirth where you have to make a choice between a couple of people here. But they're telling you this choice is going to bring growth. It's going to bring expansion, where you're going to believe that nothing is impossible. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the next deck. So what we're going to ask about now is where Cancer is at on their spiritual journey. How is this full moon affecting Cancer spiritually? Yeah, illusion, endless, and waiting. So spirit of time. So it's about divine timing, right? It's about divine timing. So spiritually, I feel like you've known about this and you've been waiting for it. And that could be because that is why you feel frozen. Because you have been in this endless waiting period for this to happen. What Spirit is telling you, what has kept you frozen and stuck is fear. It's an illusion over your mind. It's an illusion over your mind. And I feel like it's been endless, but I feel like you're putting an ending to it right here. You're working through that illusion. And it has been, you've been waiting for this forever, is what I feel, Cancer. And you've had to tap in to some internal strength. You had to tap into some internal strength and shift your belief system. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what is a sign that you're showing, Cancer. What is a sign that you are showing, Cancers, this week? What is a sign that you are showing, Cancers, this week? Yeah, how to be mature. Things had to mature, right? So what is a sign that you are showing, Cancer, is things had to mature, right? You had to mature. Things had to mature. Things had to grow, right? Somebody, maybe this person right here that's going to interfere with this decision you have to make perhaps about another person between two people. One of them maybe had to mature, or you have to make a mature decision. Don't make a decision with an illusion. Don't allow this illusion to keep coming back around and stinging you. Let it go. So you may have to let somebody go, because they may have not matured yet. And their maturity, their lack of maturity is going to cause interference in your life. So you need to make a positive choice to let them go. So Spirit is telling you, divine timing. Divine timing. That's what you've been waiting for. Divine timing for this situation to mature and come to fruition. Okay. So the next set of cards I'm going to use is called the Rebel deck. If you are offended by swear words, you may want to shut the video off now, Cancer. If not, stay tuned, because these are fun little cards that swear at you. Alright, so if you're offended by the F word, shut it off. If not, stick around. So what is the most important thing that Cancer needs to know concerning this full moon that's coming on the 10th? What is the most important thing that Cancer needs to know concerning the full moon that is coming on the 10th? The most important thing that Cancer needs to know. So yeah, you tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks never get laid. Right? So let go of control, right? Controlling when the time is right. Right? So you need to relinquish control and loosen up. Don't be such a tight ass, right? Don't be such a tight ass. Let go of that fear. See, that's blue. That's that chakra between the throat and the heart. It's about communication. It's about how you feel about the situation. Your feelings of trying to control the situation is actually what was hindering it. And it was because it was a fear. Alright? So they're telling you it's time to grow up. Right? It's time to grow up. Stop allowing yourself to be tempted to control the situation. Make a better choice, because this new beginning is coming. It is. It's gaining momentum. But your belief system about the situation is what actually was hindering it and interfering. So I feel like, again, for some of you, there could be a third-party situation where you need to make a positive choice on which one you want and which one you don't want, and get rid of it, because somebody is mature and I feel like the other person is not mature enough. Alright? And all they're going to do is come back and sting your emotions, and you don't want to do that. You're going through a rebirth here. You're putting an ending. You're going through a death and a rebirth. A death of the illusion of time and the rebirth of positive choices, of maturity, of relinquishing control. And then stop sleeping so damn much. Right? Wake up. You are missing some cool shit. Right? So wake up. Wake up. Okay? To this illusion of time. Time is just an illusion, right? Stop controlling the situation. Stop stalking it. Alright, Cancer, thank you for watching. Have a blessed week.